Righto guys, I've cracked it. For ages I spent trying to get a sound bomb on the 1300 GS. I tried everything. Richard's got it hanging off down here. Personally I think it looks ugly, and that's the sound bomb split. I don't want to see stuff hanging off this beautiful bike. Well, nearly beautiful. So all the GSs I've had, the ones that have been replaced because they had so many faults on them, BMW didn't know what to do with them. Every time I've got a replacement, should I say that or not? Well, you probably know anyway by now. Every time I got a replacement, the damn thing had an alarm on it. So there is absolutely no space here for anything. So this one came the other day as a replacement to the GSA. Another long story. And it, although Pete said it had an alarm on it, it doesn't have an alarm on it, which is great. Because the alarm takes up quite a bit of space. So I pulled the seat off and I thought to myself, is that possible? Well, it is. I've only put a couple of little chips in the plastic here by trying to slam the seat shut. But what I've done, and this is about sound bomb by the way, because the pathetic little horn that manufacturers want to stick on £23,000 motorcycles is an absolute piss take, as you know. So you're forced to change the horn straight away. This is a sound bomb split. That's the compressor. I've hashed the back of it off because there's normally a clip on there to bolt onto, and I've soldered on the bottom the connectors. I've chopped that out of the side, okay, so it fits in there. And it fits almost flush, but there is enough space under the seat, as you can see. It's quite convex there, concaved. You can tell I've had some wine at the weekend. So that does fit. You need to leave the air hole up, so obviously it can breathe. Don't do what I did first time round, tape it up, and you run these wires to your Moto can, Lone Rider, or Hex Easy Can, or there is something new coming. Keep you posted. If anybody wants this one, by the way, this is a new model. It's got the white wire on it there. Show it's the new model. I don't need it. 150 quid. First one that makes contact can get it in the post. That's an Easy Can for 1300 GS or GSA. Hex Easy Can. I'm supposed to be tidying this shed out today because we're moving, but this is as far as I've got. Every day I come in here I start fiddling with something else. If she knew, she'd go spare. Anyway, so that is good. So I'm going to tuck away the cables, and then the really clever bit is the horn with its bodged up Moroccan rusted connector, which I made out of a piece of L bracket. I'm going to put up inside here, just like I did on the GSA, almost replacing that horn there. How am I going to get that to work? I'm going to run the tube, which I had a minute ago, there it is, all the way from the compressor down the side of the frame, undo, start again, from the compressor down the side of the frame undo that bolt, lift that up, get it in there. It's down inside here and then up to the fork. And then over the top and straight down through this plate, which is a sound plate. So the wheel noise coming up. And I'm going to drill a hole in that, and the hose is going to go straight through the top to the horn. The horn doesn't turn with the steering, and neither does that. Or does it? Yes, it does. But the rubber hose is flexible. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it now. And hope the wife doesn't come out and catch me. Okay. So that will then work absolutely superbly. I nearly got taken out the other day. It was my own fault, but my horn just... It gave... It's pathetic. Come on, BMW. This is a £23,000 bike. Why have I got a horn from a 50 on it? Give me a break. LTs have got twin tone horns. Why can't this have? Not that difficult. Anyway, don't forget my carbon panels. Anybody interested? On the website, lifeisaride.co.uk. And everybody liked that yesterday. When we went up to the H Cafe, everybody loved it. Not forgetting these babies either. This bike is slowly getting tricked up. Looking good, so I'm going to carry on with that. There is one small removal. Last time I crawled a hole straight through the seat. Don't think Dean appreciated that, Barnstormer, when he got the bike back. Is this clip here. All this clip does is focus. I've just chopped it off already to see if it works, but where is it? On the floor here? There it is. All it is a tiny little clip to hold on the elastic that holds on the totally pointless screwdriver. So I've cut it off. Gone. Now, this is the good bit. She's now coming around there, under here. This is just an air hose, by the way. Through here, like I said earlier. Undo these two bolts. That'll lift up. Tuck it under here, and it'll drop behind the frame. And if you want to, you can take the tank off, but no point. Everyone who takes the tank off just try and make a big deal out of installing things. You don't need to. I can tell you that now. Do not be frightened into spending a fortune on install when there is heaps of room to get through here and down and round just by undoing these two bolts and lifting that up with the trim tool. Just lever it up. Okay, how to lift the tank up and get a cable or a hose underneath it. Now this task, I'm actually frantically looking for something a bit soft, but as it's my own bike, well, almost, I'm going to be not using something that's going to, all you've got to do is lift in there, just lift up. That's the camera. All you've got to do is lift up there. Alright, so I'm going to go around this side. There's any room. And I'm going to buzz that off. Just loosen it. Just loosen that one as well. Nothing drastic needed. And all you're trying to do, get that one out of the way, pop it up, pop a new pocket. All you're trying to do is lift this up. Where are you? Over there. All you're trying to do is lift this up. Now, it's not difficult, but it isn't easy. So I just leave it. Okay. I can't do it from this side, so I have to do it from this side. I've done this loads of times, and it's drama free. You see, I've already got my easy can horn running through there, easy can cable for my Lone Rider front lights. Now, I had Richard here with me the other day, it was a lot easier with two, so I'm just going to improvise here. There we go. So get a trim tool in there. You see this? Let's make sure this is focused. I think it is. Get a trim tool in there and you lift it up. It doesn't damage anything. And then you feed in that hose. I can't do it with left hand. There you go. Feed in the hose. All I did then, I used my right hand because it's stronger. Lift that up, feed the hose in, and drop it back down again. And making sure the hose doesn't pinch, which it doesn't, as you can see. So that is beautiful. Just blow down it. All good, not pinched. Now follow the route through. And then don't forget to put the bolts back. Torque goes up in a minute, as Richard says. There we go. How's that? Now I've just hooked out my easy can cable, and I want to put this thick hose in first. Okay. And that will go in and tuck down behind the frame. Believe me, it will stay there. Once I've got that hose up to the horn area, you could pop that cover off, wrap a cable tie around it if you're that anal. Okay, so then what you need to do, once these are pushed in nicely, underneath there, about there, I'm going to light it up now. You see that double clip? That is the brake hose. I was just focusing it while I wasn't speaking. And that runs all the way to the front in a straight line. It's rigid, doesn't move. See it? Where is it? Bloody thing. There we go. This hose here. All the way to the back. See the daylight back there? So cable tie your little soft rubber hose to that and then go up. Up, up, up. And you're away. Home and dry. Okie dokie. Just show you how this ended up. It ended up like that. Now I need to spend more time and move that bracket to the right. That bracket now on this bike doesn't move to the right that easily because there is a stop there, so I'll probably have to grind some off that bracket just to move it to the right. That'll be fine. I've now currently run the hose over the top. See that? Do not do that. Do not do what I've done. I'm not happy with that. I haven't got time today, but I need to drill a small hole there and feed it straight through, which is what I did on the GSA, and it worked absolutely fine. So there we go. Sound bomb on. Sound bomb on. Happy bunny. Wife not happy though. I should be packing this shit up in here, getting ready for the move. And every time she comes out, she keeps saying to me I'm not happy with the speed. So she has a point. I better get on with it. Anyone want a Jekyll and Hyde for 1300? Give me a ring. Okay. Take care. Sound bomb on and hidden 1300 GS.